18 months ago, I had no personal brand, no audience, no viral videos, no income from my personal brand at all, just a passion for business, entrepreneurship and finance. Fast forward today, I've created a 6-figure personal brand that's generating more than 5 figures consistently on a monthly basis. So the big question is, Yoma, how did you manage to do it? I'll be honest, I didn't have a massive budget. I didn't have a fancy team to help me out with creating some of this engaging and amazing content. I had one tool that made my content creation effortless, and that was CapCut. If you've been struggling to grow your brand because you think that editing is a time suck, which it clearly is, it takes a lot of time if you don't know what you're doing, or if you think that you need an expensive software to get going, you need to think again. Today I'll show you how CapCut's powerful AI, simplicity and multi-platform flexibility helped me scale my brand to 6 figures fast. And on top of that, I'll show you how you can do the same. Listen, if you're trying to grow a personal brand, you need to understand that content is king. It's actually more important to put that content consistently than to putting out great content every now and then. You need to make sure that you're consistent with it, because that's how you break through these fantastic algorithms. Whether that's on YouTube, whether that's on Instagram, whether that's on TikTok, consistency is always going to be your answer. But of course, as I just mentioned, most people just overcomplicate the content creation process. People are worrying about editing the perfect video with the perfect tweaks and etc., with the best camera equipment. Like I've said multiple times before in some of my other videos, it's always better to start off with the camera on your phone, being consistent with it, and when you start understanding the content creation process, you will know when you need to upgrade your camera. I'll be honest, before I even started making money on YouTube, I had to break through 150 videos. That's right, I had to put together 150 videos. And let me tell you something, my first video was terrible. But if you look at my videos now, I'm not saying that they're the greatest, but they're a lot better than they were initially. On top of that, for me, I came across CapCut several months ago, and with that, it helped me remove all the friction. It gave me the tools to create, edit and publish quickly without compromising on quality. So the reality is that unless you've got a massive budget, which I'm probably guessing you don't because you're tuning into this video, you're not going to be able to put that content consistently with high quality unless you've got the right tools in place, of course. And this is why CapCut is such a lifesaver and will drastically change the way you go about putting out content, so that you can of course grow your personal brand to 6 figures, then potentially 7 figures, and who knows if you can go to 8 figures. And the best part is you don't need to be an expert. Whether you're starting out or whether you've got experience, CapCut is designed to make editing easy. Alright, you're probably thinking to yourself, Yoma, this sounds fantastic, but I really want to know how you really blew up your brand. Well, hang on with me just a little bit further and I'm going to tell you exactly how I did just that. Instead of manually adding subtitles, CapCut's AI generates them instantly, making the whole process a lot easier and more seamless. Another great feature is the AI Smart Cutout. It removes backgrounds automatically so you can create clean, professional looking content in seconds. Another great feature is AI motion tracking. Ever wondered how people add smooth professional tracking effects? The simple answer is CapCut does it for you. And that's probably something they should have told you sooner than later. For someone like me who loves speed and efficiency, these AI tools are game changers, as it allows me to put out more content without necessarily editing more. And one of the things I love about CapCut is that it has the perfect balance. One thing I realized about other softwares is that they're either too expensive, or they're too complicated, or they're too basic, and they don't have necessarily the tools you need in order to put out good content. But CapCut actually strikes the perfect balance. It is not complicated, but you can get really good quality content at the same time as well. Drag and drop tools makes it beginner friendly. Advanced editing options let you go deeper if you want to. This meant that I could focus on storytelling, not just technical editing. Whether I was breaking down a finance strategy or putting together an entrepreneurial lesson, CapCut made it easy to bring my ideas to life. You know what's even better with CapCut is that it doesn't really matter whether I'm on my browser, my laptop or my phone. It is seamless across all these platforms, which means that you have access to it 24/7. I was recently in China. I didn't actually have access to my laptop at that time, and I really needed to edit some content so that by the time I actually got back to the UK, I had something ready. And I used CapCut on my phone and it was absolutely splendid. No excuses, no delays, just efficient content creation. Editing at home on my laptop, check. On the go, making last minute changes on my phone, done. Quick fixes in my browser before uploading, easy. This multi-platform flexibility means of course that I can stay consistent, upload content all the time, meaning that I can actually remain relevant. And thanks to CapCut, this is no longer a dream, it's an actual reality. And here's another hack. Trendy content tends to get more views. And with CapCut you have access to the following: trending music and sound effects, high quality stock footage, effects and overlays that keep my content fresh and clean. So instead of spending hours trying to find the right background tracks or music, I just pull up CapCut's library and boom, instantly professionally created content in minutes. And it's all relevant, of course, which is the most important thing if you are going to get views in the modern day social media market. Alright, so now you know how I built my brand with CapCut. And here's how you can do the same today. The first important thing is to pick your niche. So if you want to be a fitness influencer, you need to make sure that you stick to only fitness content and don't deviate. You want to be known for one thing. Me in particular, I'm known for finance, business and entrepreneurship, and that's all I post across all my platforms. Some people find it boring, but my true audience loves what I post. And that's the most important thing to me. My content is targeted towards those people. I've gotten to the point where I'm happy if someone I know doesn't actually like my content because that's not what they're into. This is why it's so much easier to target your tribe, the people that are looking for your particular content, and focus all your energy on them. It's really important that you master it if you are going to build a brand that's going to generate 6 figures on an annual basis. So just a final roundup with CapCut. You want to make sure you create short form content daily. TikTok Reels, Shorts, these platforms love fast content. CapCut makes it easy to edit high quality content, short videos, extremely fast. Use of course CapCut's AI effects, which makes everything automatic and straightforward and easy for you. No longer do you need to manually start adding subtitles and manually start adding bits and pieces to your background. Let the AI take care of that entire process for you because AI is always data driven. And most importantly, stay consistent. The reason why I managed to get to a point where I'm generating 6 figures on an annual basis from our personal brand is because I remained consistent. That's all. I remained consistent even in the beginning when it was really challenging and I was only getting 100 views per videos. I continuously remained consistent because all I needed was one person to say, I really love your content. That really gave me encouragement to say to myself that, you know what, I'm going to stick to this, I'm going to follow through with this, and I'm going to build a brand and I'm going to be successful. So here's the deal. If you're serious about creating a personal brand, you need an online presence and you need to put your face out there. I hear people saying to me, yo, I really want to start this, I really want to start that, but they have a phobia of putting their face out there. Maybe they're afraid that people might laugh at them, and maybe they're afraid that their first video is going to be a bit crappy. Well, so what? My first video was really crappy. I'm sure people laughed at me. Who cares? The most important thing is that your audience are going to love you as long as you're delivering value that they are actually after. And after a while, you get better and better and better to the point where people are going to be like, wow, I can't believe you put this video. No, it took you 100 videos to get there. But the reality is that you will never get there unless you start today. So this is why I want to encourage you, if you haven't started already, sign up to CapCut today, take advantage of this fantastic product right now and really start building a brand for yourself, whether that will be in fitness or whether that will be in personal finance or whether that will be in business or tech. It's all entirely up to you as long as you have the knowledge and passion for it. As always, if you're ready to get going with CapCut today, check out the top link in my description. But I'm going to round this video up now and say thank you once again for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next video where we are going to be talking about more business, personal finance. And please, of course, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and more importantly, tap the notification bell. It's really important. It helps me to grow, of course, and if you like this content, you definitely want to see me grow so I can improve the channel even further. But yes, I am going to round up now, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.